Hey guys, how you doing? Craig Campbell from Pastor Craig's Vintage Cards. Got an interesting card here, Norm Bass. And first thing is, this is a green tint card, the variation of the 1962s. You can see what a non-green tint card looks like. They pretty much jump out when you see that green tint. No doubt what you've got. So yeah, Norm Bass, green tint card here, 1962. This is his rookie card. He also had a 1963 Topps. And there's a lot of interesting stuff about Norm. First of all, his brother was Dick Bass. And for those who are football fans, they may remember Dick Bass from the NFL. He played in the 60s for the LA Rams. Well, Norm, he started off with the Kansas City Athletics, and he was a pitcher. And his major league debut was April of 1961, and he only pitched for a couple years. His last appearance was April of 1963, so almost 2 years and 3 days to be exact. And he had a record of 13-17. And what happened was that last year that he pitched there, he couldn't straighten his arm out anymore, and his elbow basically locked up on him. So Norm, being a terrific athlete, ended up playing for the Denver Broncos in 1964 as a defensive back. And so Norm, I guess, from what I was reading, he is the only African-American athlete after World War II into the 1960s to play in two sports. Then, of course, you had, Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders, and so on. I read that in an article about a book that a son wrote. Norm Bass's son wrote. So anyway, he ends up losing his baseball career due to rheumatoid arthritis in his elbow. And he played 1 year of NFL football with the Broncos, and then his ankles came down with the arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis evidently, and his ankles basically locked up. And Norm said that he was pretty bitter. I read a little article. He did talk about being bitter because athletics was his way out of his life situation, and he loved playing sports. And he played baseball, then played football, then arthritis took him out. And so what's really interesting, though, for Norm is that wasn't the end of his athletic abilities. He became a nationally top 10 ranked table tennis ping pong player. And due to his arthritis, he was actually able to participate in Paralympics is what they call it. And he got a bronze medal in the 2000 Paralympic Games in Sydney, Australia. And he's actually in the Table Tennis Hall of Fame. I mean, he became a ranked player because of the Paralympics, because of his disability with arthritis. He was able to participate that way. And he played for the table tennis team in 1998. And then, like I say, got that bronze medal in 2000. And just quite an interesting story for a guy that started off with a pretty promising career and played baseball, football, and then finally Olympics. And I was just looking at Wikipedia. Norm just died in 2024, so he lived for quite a while. He was 85 years old, died in June of 2024 in Inglewood, California. And just a really cool story about Norm Bass. And the fact that the green tint card here is just so obvious to see the difference in the tint. So anyways, wanted to share this quick story about Norm Bass. And again, just, we get these cards, we look at them, they're common players, and it's really interesting when you start to look at the backstory, the man behind the card. And not everybody has a terrific story, but Norm's got a really interesting story. And it's just too bad that arthritis just really took away his baseball and then his football career at such a young age. But he went on to have a very productive life, and his son even wrote a book about Norm Bass and just how good of a dad he was in his athletic experiences. So there we go. A little bit longer than what I wanted to have, but wanted to share this Norm Bass story with you. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you would, and keep on collecting. Enjoy the hobby. Take care, friends.